always said the last election was the most important in our country's history, and if you look at what's happened over the last 4 years, it sort of affirmed that. You've seen the economy continue to stagnate. All this talk, all this happy talk, oh, it's going to get better, it's going to get better. There's book after book coming out from the left and the right and everything in between, talking about how middle America is hollowing out. We're seeing this real separation, and I know Republicans don't like to talk about that, but it's real. And we can't just continue to ignore it and say, all I have to do is, stock market has to do well, and business has to do well. Businesses are making money, but employees aren't getting wage increases, right? And so we have to start realizing that there are a lot of people out there in America who are looking for someone who has answers, and other than will increase food stamps.
What is your vision for the Middle East as far as where the United States stands?
I made this comment, well, this is hyperbole, but it's really not, in the sense that I've said they want to bring back a 7th century form of Islam. Well, let's bomb them back to the 7th century, which means let's eliminate their ability to communicate, eliminate their ability to conduct modern warfare. And we can do that from the air. Now, we still need ground troops, which means we have to arm the Kurds, and not just with body bags, but real armaments to help them. They want to fight, they will fight, and they can fight effectively.
Allowing companies to be able to bring back their earnings
Yes.
that they have overseas
Yes.
at a lower tax rate.
Yes, sir.
In order to
Repatriation.
if they repatriate that and they invest it
Yes,
back
sir.
in jobs here.
Yes, sir. When I say a fair flat tax, it's going to be the same rate. Whatever rate we decide, let's just pick a number out, 20%. If it's 20%, there'll be a 20% income tax on individuals, 20% corporate tax, 20% dividend tax, 20% capital gains tax, 20% estate tax. Every income source of the federal government will be 20%. I was in Omaha yesterday, and when I was there, I said, Warren Buffett's secretary is now going to pay the same rate of tax as Warren Buffett. So you won't have to worry about that in the future. Why? Because if they make money in France, and they pay a 22% tax there, well, that offsets our tax. And so they can bring it over because we're lower, and so they can bring it over, bring it back.